Without bees, we're f***ed. Let me say that again so you're absolutely clear. Without bees, we're f***ed. Now pay attention. Don't believe me? Let me give you some facts. Now, without bees, we won't have much food. Why not? Because bees pollinate plants, we eat plants, animal eats plants, we eat animals. Food. No food, death. Okay, are we clear? So without bees, we're f***ed. Now, there are other pollinators as well, but they're running out too. There was a study done in 2021 and that showed in the 17 years since 2004, we'd lost 65% of our flying insects in this country. 65%. Now, bees are the main pollinator in this country, so we need bees. But there's loads of bees. I see beehives everywhere. Do you know there's so few bees in this country that in the summer we have to import bees from Holland to get all the pollination done? Why? Lots of reasons. But I'm not going to go into that now. I'm more concerned about what we can do about it. First thing you can do is support British bee farmers. There's about 500 British bee farmers and lots of other people producing honey as well. But did you know that only 10% of the honey we eat in this country actually comes from this country? 90% is imported. And of that, some of it isn't actually honey. People say, oh, it's too expensive. Well, it's not that much more expensive. And let's face it, it's honey. You're not eating pots and pots and pots of it. A pot of honey will last you, what, a couple of months? Is it really so difficult to spend £3 or £4 on a pot of something which is going to last you that long? Most British honey has got good provenance to it. So you know it's real honey, but it's full of all the great things that honey has inside it. I mean, for example, Scottish heather honey is just as good as Manuka honey. So why spend all that money on Manuka honey and support the Scottish bee industry instead? So support bee farmers and those making honey, that's very important. But wild bees are in even more danger. Of the around 270 species of wild bee in this country, 11 have already become extinct. Something like 35 are on the endangered list and they're all in trouble. And included in wild bees are bumblebees. And if you don't like bumblebees, you don't have a soul. If you don't like bumblebees, you're the sort of person that could happily cut up a cuddly toy in front of a crying child. Everyone loves bumblebees, don't be ridiculous. And they need our help. It's not all doom and gloom, we can fight back. What can you do? Well, one thing you could do is plant some flowers. You can get in touch with Plan Bees. We're giving away these little boxes of bloom bombs, which are little seed bombs with wildflower species to help the bees. Secondly, you can make a bee hotel. I'm going to do an instructional film on how to do that. This is what a bee hotel looks like, and this is where the wild bees can lay their eggs, and then we'll have lots of new wild bees for the following year. So in summary, support British bee farmers, buy British honey, grow flowers, and possibly build a bee hotel. That's not so difficult, is it? I'm going to be here to remind you about it, and I'm also going to help you do it. For more information on this stuff, drop me a DM or get in touch with Plan Bees, drop them a DM, and we'll tell you all you need to know. And before you ask, of course bees were sacred to Druids. Have a wonderful day.